pleasure this morning to welcome you to this year's Public Sector Finance Interns Young Professional Summit. My name is Leanne Peters, and this morning I am representing CIGFARO KZN, and I've been tasked with the responsibility of directing the first half of today's sessions. Before we commence, I'd like to just make mention of some house rules so that we are all accommodating each other. Please can I ask that we keep our phones on silent throughout the day for the sessions so that we respect the time and the presentations of our speakers who will be coming up shortly. Also kindly limit movement in the auditorium so that we do not disrupt the videoing and the recording that is taking place. I do believe you have been informed of a WhatsApp group that you can join for the summit, the two-day summit. I believe that there is a QR code that you scan at the registration table. How many of you have done that? You have not? Okay, kindly make sure that you do that at the next break that we will have. This WhatsApp group has been created so that you can engage the conference. You can pose your questions, your concerns, any issues that you'd like to be addressed on this WhatsApp group. Also, we will communicate to you that are registered for this summit on this platform and just also make available things like the links to slides and presentations. So please make sure you do get that QR code and you sign up onto that WhatsApp group. Yes, so those are the house rules. Can I maybe just by a show of hand also just ask this question? How many of you are attending your first CIGFARO event? Wow, that's quite a many of you, and that's, let's give them a round of applause. Those of us who are regulars here, truly a warm welcome to our first-timers. We trust that this experience will not be a lost for you and that you will take some valuable input from this platform and go back to your various municipalities and bring about the much-needed change. Public service is an honorable service because it is a necessary service. The theme for this year's summit is navigating uncertainty, empowering young finance professionals for economic resilience. And many of you may be sitting here uncertain about what tomorrow may hold for you. But despite the uncertainty of what lies ahead, I am a firm believer that preparation must meet opportunity. And so as young professionals, your presence here today marks a tipping point in the trajectory of not only your journey as a public servant professional, but also in the trajectory of our nation's transformation. Look around this room today. Do that. Just look around from one side to the other. Look around this room at the wealth of untapped potential. Look at the capacity just in this one room for doing and accomplishing significant things. Look at the person next to you and see the hope for a better South Africa. Can you see that in the person sitting next to you? Come on, give your neighbor a high five this morning and tell them that you are the reason South Africa will flourish again. This morning, I want to take the opportunity to acknowledge our partners, the CFO Foundation, SALGA, and DUT, who have made today's platform possible, together with our honored guests and speakers whose valuable input will assist us in raising the standard and crafting a new caliber of professional public servants. Strategic alliances like these enable us to increase momentum and to multiply our impact, and we are thankful for the collaborations that enable us not only to move fast, but to move far. The capacity and capability to do extraordinary things are always hiding in places people never think to look. And most of the time, we never consider looking at ourselves as being extraordinary. Like excellence, being extraordinary is a pursuit and ultimately a choice. Today, you have made the right choice to be here, and we trust that you will be empowered to become a resilient force of good governance in the various municipalities that you are positioned in. With that being said, it is my esteemed pleasure this morning to welcome to the platform Mr. Sibusiso Zakwe, who is our KZN CIGFARO chairperson, and he's going to officially welcome you this morning and offer a few words of support. Let's give him a round of applause.
A very warm greetings to everyone. You guys look so serious today. It's a beautiful day at Umhlanga. Program Director, thank you for that warm welcome, that introduction. The Executive Committee of CIGFARO, KZN CIGFARO, our strategic partners for this particular event, which is USALGA, as well as the CFO Foundation. Our distinguished guests from the Durban Chamber of Commerce, Sinomamo Zanele Komo. We also have Ubaba Utlolisa Zanga from the National Treasury. We also have Umamu Faith Nyaga from the National School of Government. We also have the CEO from the LG CETA. He'll be joining us shortly, Ubaba Ineleng. Our notable speakers from various organizations. And we have in front of us Nolwazi Mdunge. We also have Ulanga and Duli. Our partners for this particular event, DUT, as well as SAICA. We also have Kim van der Bijl from BDO, guest speaker from the Office of the Premier, Ubabubongani Kuzwayo, Ms. Ndombi Zamadolo Lukongolo from the Department of Education. We also have various guests coming from different provinces, Eastern Cape, Limpopo, Northwest, Mpumalanga. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to observe all protocols in this place. I really don't want to be serious. So we're really delighted to see you at this particular gathering. We are delighted and honored to extend our warm welcome to each and every one of you on the 6th edition of our annual Local Government Competency Development Summit, which is now known as the Young Professional Summit. This marks a significant milestone that coincides with the 95 years or 95th anniversary of CIGFARO's existence as a professional body. Can we just applaud this organization? It is a momentous occasion for us as members of a CIGFARO family, as we celebrate and honor this esteemed institution for its role in advancing excellence within the public finance space. In the pursuit of our organization's vision and mission, which is to be a leading professional body within the sector, our primary goal remains to consistently improve and empower our finance and government professionals through guidance, support, skills development that is tailored for the sector's needs. We continue to deliver practical capacity building initiatives that are also aimed at harnessing, furthering interest of our members and the development of knowledge within the sector. And this year is by no means an exception to that. Our theme, as already highlighted by our program director this year, is navigating uncertainty and empowering young finance professionals for economic resilience, which is really highlighting our commitment to prepare you guys, or preparing the next generation or the future leaders for the challenges ahead, some of them which are faced in this current economic landscape. I believe that we are all familiar with the deep-seated challenges that young people or graduates are facing in this country. With the youth unemployment currently sitting at 44%, and unemployment rate as a whole across the board, which is approximately 33%. This situation stems from various factors, which include the labor market dynamics, disparities and skills mismatch within the education system, policy uncertainty caused by political instability, technological advancements, just to name the few. And in addressing these factors, require a multifaceted approach which involve education and skills development programs like this, labor market reforms, investment in job creation initiatives, and policies aimed at fostering growth and stability. And guess what? The people that are holding or that play a role in coming with those solutions are sitting or are at present in this summit. Most of those organizations you will see or you will meet them, of which some of them are in this room as well. So that's what CIGFARO is about, is fostering a space for engagement and collaborative solution building. So we have the Durban Chamber of Commerce, who play a major role in bridging the gap in those factors that I've mentioned. We also have National Treasury, who are custodians of the policies for the young people within the sector. We also have the National School of Government, as I've already mentioned. So most of those organizations that will be providing solutions to these challenges that I've mentioned are at present in this summit. You will also meet some of our exhibitors and sponsors along the passageway, the likes of SAICA, the likes of LG CETA, local government CETA, and other various institutions like Standard Bank, First National Bank, Itala Bank are also present. There's also the Department of Economic Growth and Development within the province. So though that's the platform that we are bringing to you, and we plead with you that you make use of those opportunities that have been brought for you this 2 days. Our program for the next 2 days will be a threefold, which is really focusing on soft skills, technical skills, as well as entrepreneurial skills. Soft skills obviously will be focusing on competencies, personal conduct, attitude, ethical conduct, and all of those things which you already possess. Technical skills, more focusing on the work that you are currently doing in your organizations. So as much as we can teach you soft skills as well as technical skills to undertake your roles and responsibilities, I also want to challenge you this morning the need to pursue innovative ways of linking learning and earning. So with the skills that you have, the soft skills and the technical skills, you need to combine those together and come up with innovative ways of linking that particular learning to earning incomes or generating incomes for you for the future. So that is basically my challenge for you in the next 2 days, that you use this opportunity to link those two, soft skills linking with your technical skills, which will be your learning, which you need to translate it into earning income for your future needs. So gone are those days where you have to prepare a CV or a resume, but the situation that we face as a country right now requires you to be more leaning towards business proposals and business plans, that type of. So that's what the theme will be looking at, mostly highlighting. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I hereby declare the official commencement of the 2024 Youth Professional Summit. If you can just give yourselves a round of applause. I thank you.